Once upon a time, in a remote mountain village, the winters were harsh and unforgiving. The townspeople were used to heavy snowfall, but this year was different. The snow came down with a vengeance, blanketing everything in a thick layer of white. The chill in the air was bone-piercing, and anxiety gripped the villagers as they struggled to cope with the unrelenting winter. As the days passed, the snowfall intensified, and the village found itself cut off from the outside world. No one could leave or enter, and panic spread like wildfire. The villagers huddled together in their homes, fearing the chilling cold that awaited them outside. In the midst of this turmoil, a sinister rumor began to circulate. Whispers of a killer snow spread through the village, a malevolent force that sought to claim lives in the coldest of nights. At first, the villagers dismissed it as nothing more than a ghost story, but as the snowfall continued to escalate, their skepticism turned into fear. One fateful evening, as the sun set early, casting long shadows over the village, a group of young friends gathered around a cozy fireplace. They laughed nervously, trying to ignore the eerie howling of the wind outside. But even their jokes couldn't hide the unease that had settled in their hearts. As the night deepened, the snowfall intensified, and the village was plunged into complete darkness. The only source of light was the faint glow of the moon reflecting off the vast expanse of snow. The friends exchanged worried glances, their anxiety palpable. Suddenly, a loud thump echoed from the roof, and the laughter died in their throats. They froze, listening intently. Another thump followed, and then another. Something was on the roof, something heavy and menacing. With trembling hands, one of the friends mustered the courage to open the door. The howling wind rushed in, carrying with it a chilling cold that seemed to pierce through their very souls. They peered into the darkness but saw nothing unusual. Just as they were about to close the door, they heard a faint voice whispering in the wind. It was a haunting melody, carried by the snowflakes as they danced in the air. The song was eerie and alluring, captivating the friends in a trance-like state. Without realizing it, they stepped outside, drawn toward the source of the mysterious melody. The snow crunched beneath their feet as they followed the siren call of the song. It led them deeper into the heart of the village, where the snow lay thickest. As they walked further, the melody grew louder, drowning out all other sounds. They felt an irresistible urge to lie down on the snow, as if beckoned by an unseen force. The chilling cold seemed to fade away, replaced by an unnatural warmth. Just as the friends were about to succumb to the enchanting song and close their eyes forever, a brave villager spotted them from afar. He rushed toward them, shouting and shaking them out of their trance. The friends snapped back to reality, horror etched on their faces. They had been moments away from becoming victims of the killer snow. The villager dragged them away from the dangerous spot, and the haunting melody faded into the night. With trembling hands and hearts still pounding, the friends returned to their homes, grateful to be alive. They spread the word about the killer snow, warning everyone to stay vigilant and never venture out during the coldest nights. But as the days went by, something curious happened. The killer snow seemed to vanish, leaving the village in peace. The winters returned to their usual harshness, but the malevolent force that had terrorized them was gone. Years passed, and the story of the killer snow became a cautionary tale, passed down through generations. The villagers lived in harmony with nature, respecting its mysteries and always remembering the close call they had faced. However, the twist came in a revelation many years later, hidden within a dusty old journal discovered by a young explorer. The journal belonged to an early settler who had witnessed the terror of the killer snow. In his writings, he confessed that the snow wasn't a malevolent force at all, it was a powerful and ancient guardian spirit of the mountains. The guardian spirit, saddened by the villagers' recklessness and lack of respect for the land, had sought to teach them a lesson about the dangers of wandering alone in the cold. The haunting melody was its way of warning them. And so, the legend of the killer snow transformed into a profound tale of respect and caution, teaching the villagers to listen to the voices of the mountains and to cherish the delicate balance between man and nature. From that day on, the village thrived, and their newfound understanding of the guardian spirit's teachings ensured that the chilling tale of the killer snow would be etched into their hearts forever.